You can lie to the world. You can smile through the shame. You can hide behind ambition, success, even good intentions. But at 2 a.m., when it's just you and the silence, when your mask slips, there it is. The heavy, silent scream inside you that never went away. You know you should have done more. You let them walk away. You didn't speak when it mattered. You broke a promise. You ran when you should have stood your ground. You let yourself slip, and it haunts you. But you bury it, don't you? Because facing that guilt would mean admitting you failed. And that burns. That bleeds. That shatters the illusion you've built of who you think you are. I am here to burn that illusion down. This is not for the faint of heart. This is for the few ready to rip the bandage off and watch the truth bleed out. This is the power of dark psychology, not to destroy but to rebuild through the fire. Guilt is your prison, but it can also be your weapon. Let's weaponize your guilt. Let's use it to transform you into something ruthless, decisive, and unstoppable. Understand this: guilt is not weakness. Guilt is power that's been turned inward. It's raw emotional energy trapped inside your chest, waiting to be redirected. But right now it's being used against you. By your mind. By your enemies. By the manipulative forces in your life who know how to twist it. Every time you hold back. Every time you avoid conflict to keep the peace. Every time you say yes to something that eats away at your soul, you are deepening your chains. Your brain remembers every compromise, every time you betrayed your own values, and it stores those moments as guilt, like emotional landmines. And here's the cruel truth: society feeds off your guilt. Parents guilt you into obedience. Partners guilt you into silence. Bosses guilt you into submission. Friends guilt you into sacrificing your dreams. They know your wiring. They know if they whisper, "How could you? I thought you were better than that." You owe me. You'll fold. You'll bleed. You'll hand them the knife and say, "Go ahead, cut deeper." Enough. You must become immune to the manipulative power of guilt, or it will own your soul. Here's your first command. Dig. You must go into the emotional basement of your mind and pull the guilt to the surface. Bring it into the light. Don't intellectualize it. Don't justify it. Don't make it pretty. Name it. Feel it. Own it. Make a list of the moments you still feel guilt over. All of them. Write them in blood if you must. Did you lie? Did you betray someone? Did you abandon your own values? Did you let someone use you when you knew better? Name it. And for each one, answer this. What did I learn? What did I become because of it? Because guilt can't coexist with evolution. If you extract power from the pain, the guilt becomes fuel. It's no longer a cage. It becomes a crucible. You don't escape guilt by avoiding it. You escape by transforming it. You want to stop being manipulated? Then become the person they fear guilt tripping. The dangerous man. The dangerous woman. The one who has done the work. Who knows their past, has faced their shame, and will not kneel to emotional blackmail. This is not about becoming cruel. It's about becoming unbreakable. You are dangerous when you walk through your darkest memories and don't flinch. You are dangerous when someone says, "You owe me," and you say, "I owe myself more." You are dangerous when guilt loses its teeth against you. Stop trying to be good. Be true. Be precise. Be unapologetically whole. Your guilt reveals your values. You only feel guilt over things you actually care about. It's the soul's way of saying, "You betrayed me here. Fix it. Rise." That means guilt is your internal compass. So ask yourself, if I feel guilty about betraying a dream, what's the action I've been avoiding? If I feel guilty about mistreating someone, what honest conversation must I have now? If I feel guilty about wasting time, what's the mission I've ignored? Use your guilt to create non-negotiables. Turn guilt into fire. Turn it into declarations like, "I will never let another opportunity slip. I will not allow one more day of silence in the face of disrespect. I will create something so powerful that it justifies the pain." This is how you turn guilt into godlike drive. Now we go deeper. If you don't learn how others use guilt, you'll always be prey. Every manipulator is fluent in the language of guilt. They will use silence, sighs, passive aggression, "I'm just disappointed," all of it to twist your emotions into compliance. Reverse engineer their game. When someone tries to guilt you, pause. Ask yourself, what do they gain from this? What truth are they avoiding by pushing this guilt on me? Do I actually owe them anything, or is this emotional extortion? And when it's appropriate, use it back. Not to harm, but to reveal. Look someone in the eyes and say, you only guilt people when you're losing control. This isn't guilt. This is your inability to handle truth. I'm done playing the villain in your self-made drama. That's psychological warfare. That's power. That's control. Here's what no one tells you. You don't need anyone's permission to be free of guilt. You don't need a priest. You don't need a therapist to pat you on the back. You don't need the person you hurt to say, it's okay. You only need action. You want forgiveness? Earn it with sweat. You want redemption? Bleed for it in the gym, in the trenches, in the mirror. You want to live clean? Walk back into your life with purpose and a spine made of fire. Let the ghosts watch. Let them see who you became. Because the past cannot be rewritten. But the future? That's your battleground. Now listen to me. Listen like your soul is screaming through your chest. You are not here to be liked. You are not here to make peace with your guilt. You are here to make war with your weakness. There is a fire inside you, choking on silence, stifled by comfort, poisoned by guilt. Let it out. Do the thing you've avoided. Make the call. Walk away. Speak the truth that splits the room in half. Write the book. Start the fight. End the fake friendships. Dismantle the story you've been told about who you are. Do it now. Do it like you're bleeding out, and only action can save you. Because here's the truth. The man or woman who turns their guilt into fuel becomes immortal. They become untouchable. They become legend. They become the nightmare of every manipulator, the fantasy of every soul who's still asleep. So rise. Trigger your deepest guilt and use it like a sword. Forge it into steel. Aim it at your past. Drive it through your excuses. And carve a new future with your bare hands. This isn't a pep talk. This is your rebirth. No more guilt. Only glory. No more silence. Only strategy. Go make war. Go become more. And never kneel again.